welcome back to the Spoonie Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoonie Stitcher. You're inside the Stitchery, and it's Prime Day. Well, almost. Amazon Prime Day starts tomorrow, the 16th and 17th of July. If you don't know what Amazon Prime Day is, it's like another Black Friday on Amazon. So there's like 2 Black Fridays a year, but they don't call it Black Friday, they call it Prime Day, because you have to be a Prime member for it to work. But you can also sign up to be a Prime member for 30 days and then cancel. Take advantage of the free trial. So last year I made 2 of these videos. They didn't go well. And I was shocked because Amazon videos, like Amazon favorites, Amazon must-haves, those kind of things, usually do really well. I don't know what I did wrong. But a change from last year is that I now know how to do links. Woo! So everything mentioned will be linked down below in the description box in the order of which they appear in this video, making it very easy for you to find. Grab a pen and paper. You might want to write down some of these ideas. Christmas is coming. This is a great time to go shopping. This is what I'm going to be doing. So I don't want to repeat too many from my previous videos. I'll just link those for you down below or at the end of this video. Take a look at those too. Obviously, prices fluctuate between years, days, months. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. Also, I am not an Amazon affiliate at all. I'm just linking these out of the goodness of my heart. But these are things that I think you guys would really like, and so I'm going to show you what they are. Some of these are hidden gems I haven't seen other Amazon videos mention, and I watch a lot of Amazon favorite videos. This is how I do Christmas shopping. I literally spend days watching these kind of videos and taking notes and having people in my head that I'm looking for stuff for. Like, there are some people that it's like, it's gotta be unique, and that's harder to find than you think. A lot of these are gonna seriously benefit spoonies. If you don't know what a spoonie is someone with a chronic condition. Even if you are not a spoonie, a lot of these are just great to have. And these are some of my ride or die products. Like, I have to use these all the time. These are probably some of the most ordered things from Amazon, and my mom threw in a few as well that she thinks are pretty good products that people should have. So, this is going to be a long video. Just going to tell you now. Sit back, get something to drink, have a snack, got your notebook with your pen, remember to write down those numbers, and everything will be linked in the description box below. If you want to watch this video all the way through, trust me. Ready? Here we go. This is the Hello Moto heating pad. And I love this one because it has different adjustments. You can adjust the temperature, and then you set it 1 hour, 2 hours, goes all the way up to 24 hours. I usually do about 1 hour. So do 7 for 1 hour. I love this thing. It's very warm. It's nice and heated. It does have an automatic shut off after you turn on the timer. It's great. This is my medicine container. I absolutely love it when I go somewhere and I need to go for several days. I can just take it like that. But this is the best part. You can take out individual days. And right now we have my vitamin in there. But you can take out individual days, and it's so great because it holds really a lot of medicine, and it's split into 4, which I personally like, and I'll explain why in a moment. But I love this. You can take out the individual days. They've even got stickers, which I lost, so I had to write it on with a Sharpie, so that you can label your days. And I gotta tell you, this got me through the pandemic because I was the only one in the house who knew what day it was. I would just lift it up and be like, it's pink, it's Wednesday. I love that this one has 4. They have other ones that have 3, some have 2. This company, though, it's so well made. I mean, look, I have to push, but I don't have to push like crazy hard, but I'm not worried about this flying open and breaking off into my purse or whatever. So these are very secure locks, and I love these. So I will link these down below for you guys, but let's get a closer look at one of these individually. So I love that this has 4 compartments, because what I use it for is I stay up really, really late, so that's my morning. And then I have my, actually when I get up, my evening before bed, and then around what bedtime would be for normal people. And that's how I take my meds, because I take them 4 times a day. So I love this. If you take multiple medicines multiple times a day, and sometimes you just don't want to take that entire giant medicine thing with you, but you still need it split up between your day, this is a great option.
Okay, this is a massage gun, and they're becoming more popular. I learned about them from physical therapists, and the reason they use them is as much as it's useful to massage different areas, your hand wears out pretty fast. And if you don't have your own physical therapist at home, it's nice to have something that will help. So because of injuries or surgeries or just getting older, whatever, we went ahead and got one. Now, I got it off of Amazon, but you can also go to the website of Bob and Brad. They are physical therapists. I think they must have like 5 million subscribers. I actually find them to be very knowledgeable and very helpful. And so I use this for just different things, especially after surgeries. But you just turn it on, and then it comes with different heads for different things. And like if somebody has a leg ache or a backache, and I don't know about you all, but usually when women hit perimenopause or menopause, they can be plagued with leg cramps. Also, the medicine I had to take after breast cancer, one of the side effects is horrible, horrible muscle cramps. And you can drink vinegar or pickle juice or do all these things that are supposedly helpful for leg cramps, but this is actually the best thing to use. And I just call it the massage gun. I did kind of scare you one time though when I had a really bad leg cramp, and I told her to go get the gun, and she's like, what? And I'm in this. And so,
I didn't know what she wanted me to do, but the massage gun was not the first thing that came to my mind.
So when you get it, either from Amazon for Amazon Prime Day, or if you get it right off their site, you get the massage gun, you get the different heads, and it comes in this nice little case, and you can just plug it into your computer to recharge it, and it holds a charge for a long, long time.
That's always good.
But very, very handy, and very useful. And we found more uses for it than I originally thought we would. So going along with things I have learned from Bob and Brad is the fact that, when you have muscle aches or backache or something, we think heating pad, which is great. But what I learned is when you use the normal drugstore heating pad, the heat only goes in about not even half an inch. So it really never gets to the muscle. But if you have an infrared heating pad, which physical therapists use, the heat actually goes in 2.4 inches. So it can actually get down into the muscle. And if you have a joint that's involved and you get the right one of these, you can actually kind of bend it and turn it, and there's a strap behind so you can wrap it around your knee or shoulder or whatever.
Let me see.
See? It's just a Velcro thing. Okay, so you can just wrap that around. And that way the heat really actually can penetrate most of the joint. And then for, just sitting in a chair for backaches and stuff, this is way more effective. It doesn't feel as hot necessarily as a drugstore heating pad, but the heat actually gets in there. And I won't get into the actual chemistry of what's going on with infrared and the electron transport chain of a mitochondria. But anyway, it's
there's a reason that she's called Dr. Mom on here.
But there is so much evidence out there for how helpful it is for your cells to get infrared. And the infrared can actually help. Not only does it feel good as a comfort measure, but it actually does help the cells heal the tissue. So again, I learned about this from Bob and Brad. The brand is Thermotex, but I got it off of Amazon. I think it's made in Canada.
So both of these are on the more expensive side, but that's why we're talking about them for Prime Day, because we're pretty sure stuff like this goes on sale around Prime Day. And if we're wrong, check back on Black Fridays.
Yes.
So Mom, what are we showing now?
Okay, so you wanted to show things that I thought were really useful that we got from Amazon because Prime Day is coming up. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so the first thing I want to show people is this glove, and I wear it when I'm paring potatoes or chopping things because butchers wear something like this, and it keeps you from cutting your hand. Especially important if you're on a blood thinner of some kind. And they make all sorts of little gadgets and things, but the glove allows me to, you know, just handle things like potatoes or whatever, and the vegetables. So I wear this, and then I throw it in the washer, you know, when I'm done. And yeah, it's been very useful, and I think you can get 2 in a set, and they're not all that expensive, but it's way better than bleeding all over the place. So
yeah, that's a great idea.
yeah, so the second thing that we found that will probably be on sale for less than $10 is this milk frother by, this is a Simple Taste, although there are different brands out there.
There are lots of different kinds of milk frothers.
Yes, there are. And it's not that you and I go around making lattes or anything all the time, because we don't. But for different drinks that we make, or if people want to do a smoothie or something like that. In my case, I have this cranberry juice cocktail thing going, and I'm adding something that they may also want to look up on Prime Day. It's a sugar called Allulose, Allulose, and doctors are getting very excited about it because it's not artificial. It comes from the fig. It's not very sweet, but not only does it not spike your blood glucose, it actually helps control it, and there are other health benefits to allulose. But when you put it in something, because like I say, it's not very sweet, and so you have to add quite a bit, getting it mixed can take forever, unless you have a milk frother, in which case you just give it one of these. And yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I go rinse it out at the sink. Okay, so that's very, very handy. Good for hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, I love using it in my dairy-free hot chocolate, because that stuff, if you don't mix it well, is not fun to drink.
Definitely. So, you know, something. And then for people who have maybe older relatives, they're probably going to be health conscious and want to be adding like fiber,
like benefiber,
or whatever to their drinks, and this makes it very easy to do, and it's hard to buy for people like that anyway.
Do you think moms could use it to like mix formula and stuff, or would that be too hard?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be too hard at all. So the other thing that I found a few years ago that I absolutely love, these are Foster Grant glasses that are just readers, but I found them and they come with LED lights. And they can be really handy, like if you want to read in bed, not have the light on for your spouse. I found them very useful in military planes because the lighting's better in an airplane. When I was judging a science fair in Alaska and the lights went out, I didn't have a problem. I just put these things on. It used to be that you could get these at Walgreens for 2 for $25, and you can't find that anymore, so I had to go to Amazon to look for them. Oh, let me put them in my Hobbs eye case that I think you crocheted for me, because I love Calvin and Hobbs.
Yes.
So I found another brand. This is called Lightspecs, and different, just a little bit different lens, but again, they have the lights. These are not very bright because my batteries are going dim. And you just exchange the batteries in this part of the arm of the glasses.
And hasn't Dad needed them in restaurants and stuff like that?
Yes. In fact, he doesn't carry his own glasses because I have these in my purse. And what's nice when you order the Lightspecs is they come in a case, And usually in this little pocket, you'll have an extra set of batteries, which is very nice to have. And so very handy. If you don't mind looking like a dork, it's great in restaurants and all that. Or in concerts, I can whip them out, or a play. I can read
the program
and not bother anybody else, unless they're sitting across from you at the table, in which case you blind them.
Yes, been there.
But very handy, and not everybody knows about them. Okay, so this is something you may be familiar with from chemistry class. In chemistry labs, or in my labs at the medical center, we call it either a squeeze bottle or a wash bottle. And again, after I had major surgery, a lot of the medicines made me thirsty at night, and instead of trying to wake up and get myself upright enough to drink without pouring it all over myself, I thought, oh, I can just use a squeeze bottle. So I did, and what's great about it is that you don't even have to really get yourself up to do it. And you just want to make sure that when you squeeze the water, do it to the side of your mouth and not down the middle, so you don't choke yourself. But very, very handy. And especially if you don't really want to totally wake up at night when you want to get a drink. It's just right there and doesn't really spill, and it's kind of nice, and it's cheap. So there's that. Okay, so Shannon and I have our own favorite tongs in the kitchen. I found these this brand when we lived in Alaska, and of course, can I even read it? It starts with a Z.
Zyliss?
Or is it L? It's a Zyliss, I think. So
okay.
Zyliss, Zyliss. And I just like them because it's easy to grab things. You actually have a grip, and you can do everything with, you can lock it with one finger or unlock it with your thumb. I really like that. And Shannon likes
Dreamfarm.
The Dreamfarm. You want to show?
Okay. So I like the Dreamfarm, and my favorite feature on this thing, when you set it down, not touching the counter. So you can keep it, on a plate or something like that and let it drip. But it's not going to hurt your pans because of the really soft silicone. And it does have a nice little grip right here. You can use it to like stir around stuff. You can use it on meat, pasta, really anything. And I like how small it is because I have smaller hands. And so this is a little intense for me. It's kind of weighty on that side, so I like the tinier one. And by the way, I'm just a huge fan of Dreamfarm anything, so if you see their name on Amazon, try it out. They have really cool stuff. These are my favorite food containers. These are the best. They've got many, many sizes. As you can see, they've got very small, like condiment type sizes, and then they've got medium. This is my favorite size. I love it. I can fit a whole little meal in here. It's great. And they've got the big ones you can do for casseroles and stuff. But the greatest thing about these is, first of all, the plastic is safe, and you can put it in the freezer or the microwave. And these lids are airtight. In fact, to get them off, you have to pull all the way. So let me show you. Okay, so you make sure that both of these are all the way up. You place the lid on. Nice and secure. And these are secure. And of course they stack, so you can stack them in your fridge or freezer or what have you. But these are great, and this is what I use every single night. So I will link these below. They have many, many sizes. Highly recommend this particular one. I believe it's by Rubbermaid. Yes, it is. This is one of my favorite teas. If you saw my tea video that I did with my mother, and we basically went around the world with tea, I highly recommend that. I will link that down below. Yep, shameless plug. That's what we do. We're YouTubers. This is NUMI tea. It's caffeine free, which is very important for me. Plant-based tea wrapper, organic, and it's rooibos. Rooibos tea is actually really good for several medical things. You can look it up. But the best thing about this is, look, ingredient, rooibos tea. That's it. There's exactly one ingredient in here. It's just the tea. Then you put whatever you want inside it. And it is so good, and I drink this. I drink one every night. And I know that red tea is supposed to be a little iffy if you have anemia issues, which I do, but I have not found this one to bother me at all. A lot of people don't like teas because of all the extra stuff in there. Well, this is just the tea. The other company I absolutely adore is PinkStork. By women, for women. And I gotta tell you, these nausea sweets, ladies, if you have a shark week, this is a great thing to have. If you have morning sickness, they actually have one for morning sickness, but this works too. But I gotta tell you, if you suffer with any kind of nausea problem and you have to take a medicine for it that you really don't like, try this first. It's organic. It's pretty much just peppermint oil and all the vitamins you see in front of you. And they taste great. And I swear that they're better than Zofran or whatever medicine you use. And it's very easy. See, unwrap, place in mouth, take 4 daily. But honestly, you can take as many as you want because there's no harmful ingredients in here. I've been known to take several. So this is what they look like. They're little lozenges. There it is. It's just a little lozenge that you suck on, just like a cough drop or whatever. Also, I recommend their teas. I love their teas. Their teas are wonderful. This company is just great. I'll try and link their website below and you can look around. Okay, so if you know me at all, you knew I was going to talk about Goodles. I love this company. So this is macaroni and cheese without any chemicals or dyes or anything that's really bad for you or your kids. And if you don't like macaroni, they just make the noodles as well. So you can just cook the pasta and then put any kind of sauce on it you want. I love this company so much. No, I don't work for them yet. Here's hoping in the future. But this is macaroni and cheese, and the noodles are actually made with vegetables. I know, it's crazy, but they are. There's lots of vitamins and other wonderful things inside every box. Now, these are different flavors. They have many, many more flavors on their website, but these are ones that you can get on Amazon right now. The Shell of Good is one of my favorites, and it kind of reminds me of like Panera's macaroni, but better for you. Cheddar Mac is a great substitute for Kraft mac and cheese, in my opinion. Yes, it's orange, but that's because there's no dyes to turn it yellow. Twist My Parm is amazing if you cannot have any kind of Alfredo anything anymore because of the ingredients. Go with Twist My Parm. That is a great one. Vegan is Believin'. That's right, they've got stuff for people who can't have dairy. Yay! So this is safe for anybody who has a dairy allergy or anything like that. And they just came out with this one. I don't think this was on Amazon yet. This one is brand new. This is Vegan Can Be Heroes. This is the gluten-free and vegan version of their mac and cheese. I have not tried it yet, but I'm very excited to. And they also have, I'm sorry, I don't have a box of it, but they have this, the Cheddar Mac, also in gluten-free. So if you have celiac disease or your family just doesn't eat gluten, those are options for you. Not to mention they have many, many more flavors. They've got one that tastes like bacon, I think, and then there's one that's made with smoky cheddar. I've got a variety pack downstairs and I will show you all the different flavors. And if you want to try it, this is a great way to try it. So first of all, the packaging is just awesome. Now, one of these is missing. The red one right here, the Shell of Good, because that's my favorite and it's already gone. But some of their brand new flavors came in this box, and so I was super excited. I do normally buy my Goodles off of their website, but for Black Friday or Prime Day, I definitely head over to Amazon. So these are some of their new ones. They've got Smoky Dokie, which is Gouda with a touch of smoke flavor. Whew, doesn't that sound good? Hey Hey Elote, sweet corn with cojita cheese. Ooh, interesting. This is one of their basic ones. This one is a lot like Kraft, but way tastier and way better for your children. No artificial colors here. If you like spicy, we got Down the Hatch, which is chili pepper. Ooh, interesting. And then Here comes the truffle. Creamy truffle flavored with cheddar in a shell shape. So, those are the flavors that come in the box. And under here, look! Sporks! Rainbow sporks. Just for you. As you can see, I haven't really gotten into this box yet. But I plan to, but I love the packaging so much. So if you want to try Goodles, why not try one of these? If you go to the Whole Foods section on the Goodles section of Amazon, you can actually buy just one if you want to try it. And they have most of the flavors on here. Down the hatch, truffle, smoky dokie, the gluten-free one, the new bling bling bacon one. And then of course they also have the pastas. You can try those as well. So they have quite a few flavors on here. I'm hungry, so let's make one. Here we go. So let's talk hooks you can get on Amazon. I love OMMI and DAIZ. This is starting to become a little bit more of a favorite than this, but I do love my OMMI, and they come in different shapes. Lots of different colors, lots of options. I know so many people got this one when Cinnamon Stitches showed it. I actually had it a week before she showed it. Yay! But that keeps happening to me. I keep buying things and then all of a sudden Cinnamon Stitches has them on her channel. I feel like, you know, I know things at the right time, but I don't share them with you guys fast enough. Sorry. Anyway, forgive my voice. It's breaking in and out. I've been recording a lot of videos, so my voice is a little squeaky. Anyway, there are lots of different options for both of these companies, and both of these are cheaper than Furls or O-Fire or what have you. So if you've ever wanted to try, again, I'm so sorry. If you've ever wanted to try a ergonomic resin hook, but you don't want to fork out a lot of money because you don't know if you'll like it, before you buy a Furls or an O-Fire or something like that, try an OMMI or a Divot Shilp or a DAIZ. I highly recommend these. I will link some of my favorites down below. With the DAIZ, my favorite are the darker ones. I don't know why. I just love the dark collection they made. And they've made more, and I want all the dark ones. And with the OMMI, I really like this one a lot. It's very well made. I mean, this is strong. Although this is a 7mm, so, you know, the thicker it is, the stronger it'll be. And then this shape is really fun. I think Cinnamon Stitches calls this the wand. So, yep. All kinds of options for you. So I keep my Furls and my O-Fire and my OMMI and all my other hooks in a lipstick container. It's the perfect size. My hooks don't get scratched up, and there's lots of different sizes. This one is really large. This one's kind of small. I've got my Wicked hooks also displayed up there like that. I think it keeps them upright, which you are supposed to store Furls and O-Fire. You really are supposed to store them upright. Honestly, any resin hook should be stored upright as much as possible. But the other option, I also have one of these zipper cases that are for like colored pencils and alcohol markers and stuff, carrying cases. So I keep my hooks in there, and I don't put any on this side because I don't want them to get scratched. Got my wooden ones in there too. It holds quite a few. So I have a couple of these. I love these. I know that Cinnamon Stitches has showed them on her channel, but once again, I buy something before she ever shows it on her channel, but I didn't have a channel at the time, so she got to it first, but that's cool. Yeah, I love these things. I also have this smaller one. Same concept. Just where all my extra hooks go. So yeah, great for alcohol markers, or paint markers, or whatever, colored pencils, and hooks. You've probably seen these on the channel already. This is how I carry my hooks in the house. So if I don't want them to break, these are both hard-sided. So if I need just one, maybe a needle and a pair of scissors, fits perfectly in there. If I need multiple, I have this one. And there's room for extra stuff in the back, like a little skein of yarn or the pattern or whatever. So I will link both of these down below. Highly recommend. They are amazing. This is my design kit. The whole thing sits in this wonderful case from Amazon. I love this. This sits on top of my cart in my room, and it fastens on the side so that it stands up. If you want to see what some of my favorite scissors are, check out my scissor collection video, linked below. This is one of my favorite project bags. It's really hard to find, but if you find it on Amazon, grab it. It is so well made. I don't remember the company or anything. It doesn't say, oh, here it is. NICOGENA. NICOGENA? I don't know. If you find that brand on Amazon, get one. It's so good. I have, this one is the little one, and I also have a big one for my rainbow blanket, which is downstairs. And that fit every single skein of yarn I needed for that project. If you want to know any of my other crochet favorites, don't forget to check out last year's video. Of course, I'll link it below. These notebooks are amazing. They are hard. I believe they are an A5. They've got this great strap to make sure that it doesn't get all messed up when you stick it into a bag. And I can't really show you like pages in here because there's secrets in here, but they have great pages. You got a place for the date, and it's a really, really great size. But my favorite part is the fact that because it's hard, I can write in my lap, and I love that. And it comes in lots of different colors and lots of different styles on the front of the cover, but it's all got this marbly thing going on, and I absolutely love it. This is what I keep like all my ideas in. I have a bunch of these notebooks. I even have some on standby for when these get full, and this one's already like half full. So yeah, so those are my favorite notebooks. Now for my favorite pens, showing you guys all the secrets here. We've got the Uniball Extra Fine. This is life-changing. Like, look at this. Look at this teeny tiny little point on this pen. This is for micro writing. And it won't focus. There we go. This is for singularly tiny writing. This is called the Uniball ONE. And it is 0.38. If you like to write tiny, these are for you. Of course, it comes in lots of different colors in here. Yes, these are all colored ink, and they are phenomenal. I've had these for a couple of years now, and still not dried out. And we all know about my KACOs, right? The KACO Green Pure. This is the pastels in black ink, but there are so many different kinds of KACOs. I will try and just link the entire page so you can see. But all the different barrels are in these beautiful colors. Sometimes they even have designs. And the barrel of the pen is black. I think this is a new one. Nope, okay. So it's a very nice black ink. Again, also small writing, but I believe this is just a 0.5, so. Another one of my absolute favorites. The Writech Aurora Gel Pen. Oh my goodness, do not sleep on Writech. If you do not have Writech products in your house this Prime Day, get them. They make excellent gifts and they are so fun to use. First of all, I mean, look, they always come in these really fun colors, but the barrel is black or blue. I mean, you get to decide, but it's a soft thing, so you don't have to like hear the big clicking sound. It's very soft. This ink dries immediately. This is a brand new pack, so I don't really want to open it right now, but this ink dries immediately. I mean, this is not going to smear. This is really great. This is another 0.5. As you can see, I really like the smaller, the smaller barrels, but it also has the twin ball nib for smoother flow. And then I already told you about the muted retracting mechanism. That's the thing that makes it quiet. You get a bunch of these pens in one pack, so that's really nice. But they also have highlighters and ballpoint pens and, oh my goodness, Writech sells so many different kinds of products. Do not sleep on Writech. This Prime Day, check out Writech. Not sponsored, just a fan.
My mother likes this brand a lot, and they come in other colors other than blue. My father really likes these zebra pens, so we've given you a lot of choices today.
Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, life happens, yarn helps, and Spoonies can stitch it up too. Bye!